Praise be to Allah, the creator of the universe, with the heavens above and the earth below. Praise be to Almighty Allah, the creator of all creatures, big and small, angel and human beings. Peace and blessing be to Almighty Allah's last and the best of all His prophets, Muhammad, to whom the Holy Quran was revealed. Peace and blessing also be upon the beloved daughter of the Holy Prophet, Lady Fatima Zahra, the leader of all women, past, present and future. Peace and blessing be upon all 12 true successors of the Holy Prophet, Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib being the first one, and Imam Mahdi being the 12th one, the one who is still alive in our heart, and the one who will attend to help us rise. Mercy and blessing be upon Allah and all upon you. Assalamu alaikum. Brothers and sisters, today is the 6th night of Muharram. Our majlis will continue. Inshallah, our eyes will shed more tears. We will do more Matam Hussain. Hussain Karbala, Matam majlises. These are the words which fill up our hall today. A lady in a black hijab is with us. She's baby Fatima. She watches us. She cries with us. She collects our tears. Oh brothers and sisters, let's take this opportunity to win as many rewards as possible. Each one of these bricks of this building will give evidence on the Day of Judgment of what we say, what we see. The floor to the walls, to the roof, to the vehicles outside, to the building outside. So wherever possible, brothers, when we do our nawaz, when we do our nawaz, when we speak up, let's speak so that each one of these bricks hear and feel the pain that we are going through. Let's express in a way that we've not expressed before. Let's be passionate about this, because our religion is something to be passionate about. We are the chosen ones, we are the lovers of the Elevate. Let's take this opportunity. We have Bibi Fatima here, she's amongst us. Let's take this opportunity and make most of this time. Salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa Cry for Imam Hussain. Inshallah, our tears will not be wasted. Our tears will be used on the Day of Judgment. These tears will be used if we are in hell to help us. Let's make the most of this. Imam Hussain was in Karbala. Barely 72 people were on his team. They were not all grown adults. Many of these were children. Amongst these children was Muhammad, Bibi Zainab's young sons. Was 13 years old and Muhammad was barely 11 years old. These two people will go on to fight in the Battle of Karbala. These two people went into the Battle of Karbala and killed so many. These two people are somebody that our youngsters should look at. These two people, at the age of 13 and 11 now, the youngsters are more concerned about their PlayStations and the games they are playing. These two children spent the last night preparing for what their task was. They had been told before that they would not live beyond tomorrow. Oh brothers, I ask you, if you were told tomorrow that you would not live, what would you do on this last day? Would you eat your favorite foods? Would you wear your favorite clothes? Would you go to your favorite relatives? Who would you hug? Who would you sit with? What would you do on this last day? And what do you think these two did? Salawat. Let us first send our greetings and love and respect to the mothers of Karbala who sacrificed their children for the name of Islam. Lucky are those mothers of Karbala who willingly and sacrificedly gave their children for the love of Islam. Tonight, let us first comfort the mothers of Karbala who were so proud enough to sacrifice their children for Islam. O mothers of Karbala, mother of Muhammad, Bibi Zainab, mother of Qasim, Farwa, mother of Ali Akbar, Layla, mother of Ali Asghar, Rubab. Mothers of Karbala were proud of their children. They knew what they were doing. They were very proud, and these children were no ordinary children. These children were the Al-Abad, the children with the pure blood, the children who made a difference for the children today. O mothers of Karbala, we can barely thank you. No matter how many tears we shed, no matter how much martyrdom we do, no matter how much donations we give, no matter what we do, will never be enough. When we remember events throughout the year, we will hold a 1 minute silence, or maybe 2 minutes. Oh brothers, I tell you, if we remain silent for the rest of our lives, it would not be enough to thank these ladies for what they did and what they asked their children to do. Our mothers of Karbala, we thank you, as-salam. Salawat. These mothers knew that Imam Hussain Islam was on the right path. They knew that their sacrifices would do so much for Islam, and they knew that they would protect us from the hellfire. Our mothers of Karbala, we send our love again, as you did for us. Our mothers of now, I ask you a question. When your little ones cry, what do you go through? You panic, you think, is he in discomfort? Do I need to change his nappy? Do I need to feed him? Is his tooth coming out? What is wrong? What do? You log on the net, or you make phone calls. You ring up the doctors. You start panicking. You ring up the health visitors to find out what is wrong with the children. Only a mother will understand what the true love for a child is. Or mothers of now, what would you do when your child cries throughout the night? You will stay up all night. When your children go through pain, if they're unfortunate to be in hospital, you will stay up all night. Or mothers, you feed your children when they are hungry. Can you imagine what these mothers were going through? Or mothers, I ask you one thing, to educate yourself and educate these children so that they can remember what the mission of the Hussainis is, so that they can remember the events of Karbala. Salawat. So why should we cry for the mothers of Karbala and what their children did? For what Ulama Muhammad, Qasim Ali Akbar and Ali Asghar did. Majlis Karbala will never die. These will go on. And Yazid, no matter how hard he's tried, his army is still alive. His followers are still here. No matter how hard they try, they will never be able to stop what happened. Yazid of today, you will never be able to stop us. And Yazid of tomorrow, you will never be able to stop what happened. No matter how hard you try. Now let's focus our minds on Karbala. The days of nights of Muharram on the land of Karbala are coming ahead. On the 9th of Muharram, Ashura night, a very tragic night, the last night of Karbala. No one in Imam Hussein's camp slept that night. The men spent the night praying and preparing for the war. The mothers of Karbala were preparing for their children. Now you may be thinking, what will these mothers be thinking? It is their last day. What do you think they were telling them? The mothers of Karbala, I send you salam for what you did and how you prepared your children. Salawat. Now these mothers were telling their children to sacrifice for the name of Islam. They were telling them that you must be part of this war, you should not be scared and not run away. Because they knew Imam Hussain was on the right path. They knew that their sacrifices would be remembered, and it would encourage the children of tomorrow to embrace Islam and follow it correctly. And they knew that Allah Ta'ala would be happy with them. Now let's listen to what the mothers of Karbala were telling their children on the night of Ashura. I start with Layla and her son, Ali Akbar. My darling son, Ali Akbar, tomorrow is the day of the battle. My son, remember, your life is not more important than the life of your father. Your father's life will be in danger tomorrow. My darling, do not hesitate in giving your life to protect your father's life. My baby, Asghar, I wish you were a young man. I wish you could sacrifice your life like the way your father is. Oh Qasim, if your father was alive today, he would have sacrificed his life today. So don't embarrass me in front of your father on the day of judgment. Oh Qasim, don't hesitate in giving your life to protect your uncle's life and for saving Islam. Imam Hussein's sister was sitting alone weeping. Abbas, her brother, heard her crying.